Okay, guys.
I'm gonna try to
We are
look cooler
beginning
in the video from now on.
last time on Dungeons and Dragons. You guys were in the Hotel Lavoria, and you had just been robbed. Gabe and Michael, Garb and Mikhail had just been robbed blind, and you were speaking with the clerk there, trying to get compensated for the loss of all your money. Thankfully, you were able to recover most of your stuff, except for some rings. So he speaks to the manager, the owner of the hotel, Madame Lavoria. You ride up in an elevator to the top floor of the Hotel Lavoria and meet a strange woman who actually has 3 arms, known for her
I'm so
business
sorry.
acumen.
You mean
I'm gonna kick him out of the room. No, I'm not gonna fucking deal with this shit. Get out.
buddy?
Get out. Now. Christ.
You still there, Grego?
Yes.
Grego Maego?
So,
All right.
Madame Lavoria got into her office. Immediately, Garb starts flirting with her. She's not having it. But you do manage to speak to her and tell her what happened. And as long as you promise to never breathe a word that this incident happened at her hotel, she's okay with it. And she compensates you guys in the order of 8,000 gold pieces, which is about how much you was stolen from by this strange gnome. After this,
The bong rip. Sorry.
in the middle of, well, it's funny. I mean, this is just this is the way the podcast goes.
Yeah, it's just like
Buddy and
if we ever get any sponsors,
Baby
they're gonna
King.
like in between like the bong rips, we're gonna be like, yeah, dude, just get Blue Chew, it's great.
Yeah, check out Squarespace,
Yeah.
and then we're
Speaking of getting robbed, a lot of these places try to charge you more than what you need for auto repair.
yeah.
But all right, sorry.
So after leaving the Hotel Lavoria with your money, you decided to head back to the Underdark, continuing on in your journey, eventually heading to Berryburg, but first making a stop at the cursed city of Zothos in the Jungle of Madness. So you head to the Underdark, speaking first to the bodyguard or the head of security for Bobo the Bobcat at their restaurant. This is Jody, the head of security. And you relate information that tell him that Norville with the white scar, the one they're looking for, is probably in Bocelli or Southport in the Blue Empire. You learn about a Favelius, a gnome who runs a dirigible company, and you give them a scroll of sanctuary. Actually, a scroll of sanctuary is created by you, Zong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Continuing on, you head through the Underdark and encounter some dark elves. Doing some reconnaissance, you learn that they're on some kind of exodus from their homeland in the lands of treachery and pain. Mikhail runs forward and demands that they drop their arms or fight him, and they suddenly attack. And quickly he's taking a lot of damage, has to retreat. But when Gabe transforms back from a bat into his dwarf self, and Zong starts sending some attacks their way, manage to fight off the dark elves. After this, with the final blow,
Computer can't
Gabe
handle
uses
all
his destructive gravity spell on the leader and absolutely blows him to bloody gelatin pieces. You get some interesting loot, some cursed items, one cursed ring that Zong puts on his pinky.
Oh
Oh
no,
yeah. I completely
that
forgot about
sucked. Oh man, I forgot about that too.
that. Are you pinkyless now? I forgot.
I think so. Yeah, pretty sure I cut it off. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't cut it off.
No. because Gabe made a desperate plea to speak to Bismillah, and by putting his head over the fire, and
Oh,
putting
yeah.
the little and the crystal, which caught the remainder of his hair on fire,
And he got knocked.
and he
Oh,
was
yeah.
at, of course, 1 HP at this time. So he was knocked, and from this point on, has a permanent charisma nerf.
Oh my
But
god.
before he fell and was knocked, he had a vision of a baboon, and the baboon told him that they should get Gregorio to help with the ring.
Yes.
So after reviving Gabe, they continue on down the path through the Underdark and arrive at the cursed city of Zothos, which is an abandoned city of temples in the jungles of madness. They feel the sweltering heat of the jungle, they hear the flies buzzing around them. They explore a little bit. You are now making camp for the first night to be spent in the jungle. With Skinny Leaf as your guide, and she's leading you north towards where she believes civilization is. Her wood elf tribe, where her wood elf tribe is.
I could have swore we ended with us camping.
I think that's where you guys are now. Yeah, you're setting up camp.
Ah, yes. And it was getting nighttime, and she said that we needed to leave, right? Or something like that?
Yes. You do not want to be at the cursed city of Zothos overnight.
Yeah.
We hiked
I believe also I had perched myself on a tree to take, so I can see if anything goes on.
Yeah, Gabe said he was going to stay in the Perch
That's
City
right.
at nighttime. That's what he said he was going to do.
One thing about sound is that could you put the microphone at a greater distance than it was before from the Bluetooth speaker?
And
So
it's
that
not
we don't have too much
the
echo.
It's actually the
TV.
television this time.
Yeah, so just turn down the
It's the
TV a
television?
little bit.
So that way we won't have as much feedback in the recording.
Is that okay?
Actually, I can't hear anything, but I'm assuming that your phone will be picking up
Yeah,
some.
because he can't hear it because that we're using the microphone for my laptop for Facebook, and we're using these microphones just to record it on my computer.
Wait, I don't understand. So Greg can or can't hear us?
He can. I'm
I
saying
cannot hear you right now,
he can't
but
hear
I
us through
think
these.
the microphone.
He's hearing us through that.
Oh, through the computer itself.
Yeah, we're using these so I can record it on my computer.
So are you asking me to speak louder, Greg? I'm
No,
sorry.
no, he's saying keep the
No.
microphones farther away, like these microphones.
Oh,
Yeah.
from that? Okay, geez, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. So mine should be at a good distance, I believe.
yeah, both of ours are decent now.
Okay,
Sorry.
awesome. I was just double checking there.
Yeah, we're running retcon at the in live during the podcast.
Yeah, this is our viewers. We have I don't know what our audience is going to be, but they are very loyal for sticking with us.
Yeah,
already.
it's crazy how many followers we already have. What was it, 10 million? Yeah.
Yeah, it's absurd.
I want to draw energy.
Watch out,
from the
Mr.
crowd.
Beast. Oh yeah, and Michael's audio. Make sure. I think you must have had the microphone really close to your rear end.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
were farting the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded. It certainly is. Just I don't know. So do what
So-
you can about that.
Greg, before I go to sleep, I think. Oh wait, no, we got into that fight, so I don't have any more spells. Yeah, I'm missing a bunch of shit. We need to go to bed, fellas. I'm pretty stoned. Wait, no, I'm
Yeah,
not.
so you guys are in the forest. Found a little patch. Do you guys want to start a fire?
Yes. Well,
I want to listen. What's
Yeah,
it
let's
sound like in
listen.
the jungle?
and I want to ask Skinny Leaf, like, what does she think we need to do to survive through the night over here, since she knows it so well?
She tells you that if you stick with her, you'll be safe. And she's going to keep watch overnight. In fact, she has a young wood elf girl. She loved to stay up throughout the night and listen to the sounds of the forest and the jungle around her. So she'll be taking the watch tonight.
You don't gotta worry about me sticking close, babe. I'm not leaving your side.
You're already in
That's-
the trees.
I yell it really loud through the forest back at you guys.
Oh,
As a
goodness.
bird?
She says, that's what I'm worried about.
I want to ask her if there's anything I could like, or like we could do to help her out stay up all night. Like, do you want any
Do you have a
speed
scroll
beans?
of Golden Hero? She asks.
If you wake me up in an hour, I'll have you one. Actually, no. Actually, I do have one. I think I do have one. Yeah.
Just in case.
Well, I'll tell her. Actually, just wake me up in an hour, and and I can make one for you.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. I say I just need to recharge from that fight.
Very good. All right. All right. So you guys want to take rest for the
I
night?
wanted to listen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to say that. Make a listening check.
All right, 13 total.
I was speaking of dice.
You're hearing all kinds of noises in the jungle. Mostly around you are the sounds of
I'm sorry,
dogs
guys.
barking.
Dogs barking, yeah, I was thinking.
No, it's all good. It's you hear a lot of but you also hear some monkeys that Gabe talked to last time. They're just kind of screeching. You're hearing a lot of little crunching of leaves and stuff like that. Even though it's very hot, it's still kind of the wintry fall months in the jungle, and so the leaves are shedding a little bit more than usual. So underfoot, the detritus of the forest is making a lot more noise. And that's like little, jungle raccoons and stuff like that. Red pandas are skittering up. That's the one thing you do hear, is close by there's a little red panda climbing a tree and looking back at you, then scurrying up further.
I wanna look around for any weird bugs or frogs or any small creature.
You find a praying mantis crawling across Zong's belly. He's asleep.
Okay, well, I'll capture it if I can, and
Okay.
like dig a hole, and then like place something over it. Like a stone.
Okay, just like okay.
Capture it.
Are you gonna make like an insect fighting pit?
No, he's making a trap so if something goes to get the bug, it's gonna fall in. Right, Michael?
I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm
Yeah.
trying to maybe
Oh, okay. I
capture
thought
it
you
or something.
Yeah.
The trap is a good idea. And I like the bug fighting idea. So I feel like we could have a batting thing going
dude,
on,
Michael.
capture a bug, and like,
Michael, you're gonna be like one of those Japanese warlords who were like watching like snakes fight praying mantises, and like that's how I made up my technique. I watched these two ants battle over a piece of bread.
That's how I learned to fight in the Yakuza.
yeah.
So, Michael, you find a praying mantis and you manage to put it in a hole without it jabbing you or flying away.
Sweet.
Yeah. Gabe,
You do a bug
you're keeping an
handling
eye on the cursed city, right?
Can you do a bug eating check, Michael?
You can't handle the bug. It's too strong for you.
Yeah, Michael takes 12 damage. No. Actually, feel like Michael, with his thick skin, would be the best at handling the bugs because they can't get through it.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like he could get bit and like it'd have to be a poisonous spider for it to do anything.
I actually am going to have everybody make a fortitude save.
Oh man, mosquitoes.
Good thing I have quite the good bit of fortitude.
Well, fireballs would work out well for you, Gabe, if you made like a torch.
Where's my green one?
It's right there in the middle.
Oh,
Did you hear me?
Say again, Mike.
idiot!
16
total.
Okay.
Ooh, sweet. I got 18 total.
Nice.
So I did not get malaria.
Yeah. You guys do not, you get bit up a little bit. There's no avoiding it. Skinny Leaf is just completely unfazed whenever you see her, just a little mosquito just lands on her. She doesn't even care. And it's itchy, but it's not too bad. What's up, Seth?
I want to tell Skinny Leaf that I'm actually gonna have to spend the night or sleep through the night. So I want to give her the scroll of sanctuary.
Okay.
In worst case scenario, and then she can just have that.
Okay.
And I'll have that random encounter happen. I'll let her use it when she wants to use it.
So I'm gonna take that out of your inventory. I'm gonna put that into her inventory. Scroll of Sanctuary.
Okay, cool.
While they're doing their thing, I'm gonna be sitting in the tree by myself, and I'm gonna be really edgy, guys. I want to try to carve Skinny Leaf into my arm or
Oh
something.
my gosh.
Oh, into your arm? God, you're mutilating yourself.
Dude, he's a chaos demon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
like
is.
this.
He's overrun by this.
Dude, did I ever
Giant
tell you
gem.
guys about the one time when I was working at Pizza Hut? This is relevant. Okay, so hear me out. So one time, so they were juggalos, the two managers. that
No
used to work
way.
there. Yeah.
So
I've never
Also,
met a
there was
juggalo before.
Yeah,
Huh?
same.
You've never met a juggalo?
Never met a juggalo before.
Like
Tyler
to the
Helms
level
may
of
have been a
face paint and
juggalo,
shit?
but I don't know.
They went to the concerts in face paint, but they weren't wearing it all the time. But the one guy had a juggalo tattoo. You know, with the fucking hatchet.
Axe?
the
Yeah.
hatchet guy? Yeah. So which that could be a Michael's logo for D&D, by the way. But he's got the throwing axe. That would be cool.
That
But,
that's pretty funny.
So one day, the woman comes up to me, because they were dating, they were like a couple, and they had kids and everything together. She comes up to me, and she's like crying, and she's like, "Seth, I don't know what to do. Like he woke up in the middle of the night, and he carved shit into his arm, and
What?
yeah." So I'm like, "What?" And I didn't know how to handle it. I was like, carved things into his arm and shit.
Yeah, and you're 16 at this point
Yeah,
too.
I
aren't you?
didn't have a
So
car.
weird.
I was longboarding to work. I was like an innocent little baby-faced cherub. I remember kissing a girl and the next day at work I was like, I think I love her. And what dude, so get this, right? He walks. I see him walk by, and I look at his arm real quick, and on the inside of his forearm, he has, no kidding, a star right here, a star right here, underlined, and then it says Juggalo for life, and it's 3 hatches. So it'd be the top of the J is 3 hatches, the curve is 3
that's
hatches,
So weird. Damn.
the
what
U is 3. It's insane.
Wow.
And
fuck? What if it said Skinny Leaf instead?
Oh my
yeah,
Somehow.
Somehow time traveled back.
what? Yeah, now, dude, if that hit me now, I think I would. I'd probably
Well,
walk
now
out
that
of
I
the
think about it,
room.
His name was Garb.
Yeah, and not only that, he could shoot fireballs, and that's why they hired him.
Yeah, he was a
Hard
dwarf.
growth on the back of his head.
He had a big beard. Oh,
All right, so
dude, that is crazy. That I feel like of most musical groups, sometimes you hear K-pop stands. Juggalos, I feel, are the most extreme of any group. Carving crap into their arm, going to these festivals, and it's such a niche. I don't know what causes it, but it's insane.
yeah, Garb's a juggalo. I mean, yeah. Garb is a juggalo.
I think he would
He's
be.
a jungalo, yeah.
Yeah. Skinny Leaf is a secret jungle.
Jungalo. Okay. Well, so you gave her the scroll of sanctuary. Gave her the scroll of Pizza Hut, and but now you guys are in the it's night. The mosquitoes are getting worse, but you've learned you've just got to tolerate it. And you're sleeping throughout the night. Let's see if anything happens. At no point during the night do you wake up, and it is
Wait,
now
I
morning.
wanted to kind of keep watch over the city
Oh,
from my
okay.
perch.
Okay. Make a fortitude save. See if you fall
Yeah,
asleep.
didn't Gabe already make a fortitude save? Now he has
That
to
was
make
for
2
That
mosquitoes.
was for mosquitoes and shit, I think.
Okay.
Which I, by the way, got a 19 for.
You guys are mosquito proof.
What numbers?
Yeah, it's because of my odor.
12 in total.
Okay, you're very sleepy, but you stay up till midnight. Um, but Skinny Leaf tells you, "Are you still awake, Garb?
You know it, girl.
Are you trying to you know, nothing's going to happen to that city, but if you stay there overnight, if you're walking around one of those temples, you'll become possessed. That's why we had to leave before night."
The monkeys mentioned that he saw people, so I was curious about that.
It's possible that
She's probably like, who the fuck's she fucking talking about? The
Yeah, the
Um,
monkey told me everything.
so
Yeah, my homie, the monkey, the trustworthy monkey.
Monkey monk.
So it is tradition that Wood Elf children come and spend a night at the cursed city. Before a certain age, you are impervious to the possession, but the fear that the children experience is part of the rites of passage to become a true member of the tribe.
When was the last time the city was actually occupied?
More than, as far as I know, more than 200 years ago was the last.
Interesting.
You should ask her if this was because of like a curse or something.
I do ask that because I'm pretty sure it's something along these lines.
Like it's called the Cursed City, but like what was the origin?
The city used to be occupied by dark elves. So your friend Zong with his ring, I would recommend he puts a glove on, covers that up in case we run into any rightfully superstitious elves at the tribe grounds. The dark elves were cast out, and they put up quite a fight. We tell stories about it often. And they used to live here, but as they left, they put a curse over the city that anyone would who would walk around there and live there would fall under their spell.
Should I go get possessed?
No.
It's happened before, kind of. Like you read that person's mind and saw this vision. And,
Oh yeah.
let it out.
Didn't Michael have to like knock me out or something so I would stop?
I think so.
Michael just gave the fuck out, and then I think I did like a reverse magic or something, and then that didn't work. We had to make Gabe forget what she looked like somehow. Can't remember what it was though. Either way,
Well, I guess I'm gonna go to bed.
no, I would like to say, Greg, that I would have liked to have woken up at that, at nighttime or whatever.
Okay.
I gave her that spell and everything, so I got that at the middle of the night. I just couldn't do the full thing because I would have required 2 level 4 spells, and I can only regenerate 1 in an hour.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and crash.
So Gabe goes to sleep. Zong, you wake up for a little bit. Michael, you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, Zong, you are up. You wake up and kind of turn around. A little crick in your back.
Do I have all my spells back?
No, you only have, I think, 1 of each level back after the snap. I forget what the
Alright.
rule was, but that's what it is for now.
Instead of making her a scroll of golden hero, I want to go up to her and give her something in particular that I can do for her. Damn, why do I have so many just level 1 sheets? Yeah, I'll just do courage
Okay.
for her.
Okay.
So that just gives her a +4 in her attack rolls for 30 minutes, and hopefully that'll do something for her. She's
Okay.
got half an hour.
So you just say some rousing words and then go back to sleep. And
Yeah, and then I
she's-
gave her the scroll, of course.
nice. Wait, the scroll of courage or the
No, that scroll that we mentioned earlier.
sanctuary? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, the night goes by uneventful. And Skinny Leaf wakes you up. She's clapping her hands and telling you guys, "All right, time to go. You've been sleeping enough. Sunrise."
I want to
So,
look and
yeah.
see if my praying mantis is still there.
It is. It's sleeping or something. It's just kind of like crouched in the corner.
Okay.
I want to eat it.
I'm gonna give it to Gabe to eat.
Okay. Skinny Leaf's like, I don't let him eat that. Why is he eating this? And,
It's good protein, I say.
okay.
Yeah, and then I just start going like, mm,
All right, make a fortitude save.
I just
I'll be
want
fine.
to. I want to find some. Greg, let me do a spot check. I want to find a dung beetle.
13.
Gabe, you are fine. Tasted just nasty, kind of like crunchy, squishy parts. Zong, you don't find a dung beetle, but you actually do find some. Looks like red panda turds or something, like little pellets.
Red panda turds.
Little panda turds, like
Oh.
red pandas, those little red raccoons.
Yeah.
So
I wanna,
looks like it's droppings.
I want to do an echolocation.
Okay.
Give that to Gabe to eat too. I'm gonna ask Gabe if he wants any of this.
Just give him anything you find. Hey, you want to eat this paper? You want to eat this gold coin?
I just need a scroll and get fucked up or something like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crazy idea.
Activate
What
it
if Gabe
inside.
ate a scroll?
Oh,
Yeah.
What if Gabe ate a major speak to undead scroll? Would he become clairvoyant?
That'd be just like, I don't even
you
know.
could try it.
what
I don't know.
Yeah.
So it is the next day, and Gabe is just feasting for breakfast.
I want to have Skinny Leaf point out like a poisonous plant to me.
All right, make a charisma check because she kind of knows a little bit of your chaotic ways.
I'm training my gut. I got a 1.
Oh wow! With all
Okay.
your negatives on top of that,
Yeah, so-
that's crazy.
You just demand, give me something gross that'll hurt me if I eat it. And she just says, no. He says, hey, we need to make haste. Sitting
Okay.
still for too long outside of the tribal grounds is not safe.
Did my echolocation show me anything? Did I see the red panda or anything?
You did find the red panda. It's about 20 feet above you guys. Kind of looking around. It seems to be interested in 2 chains.
I want to meet
Could
this
make
red
it a
panda.
friend. Yeah.
How do I entice this red panda? Gabe already ate the bug.
I don't know.
Oh,
Gabe,
I
you
wanna
can
ask
use
Italy.
a speak to animal.
Spells and stuff.
Yeah. I want to tell Skinny Leaf that there's a red panda right there. And,
Oh, those are good luck.
hmm.
Kashi's
And-
blessing.
I'll use advanced communicate with animals.
This little red panda is just calling you guys stinky elves. It says stinky
Hey,
elves,
really?
stinky elves, stinky elves, stinky elves. It's all it's really saying. And it's just kind of going along its business.
That's weird that it would know what an elf is.
Well, now you guys don't like generally the words that I'm using to translate for the animals are kind of based on your own knowledge. So that could mean skinny humanoid, skinny person, or like stinky person. But that's the best, closest word for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Skinny Leaf how come the panda doesn't like us.
It can tell that you're new to this territory. Usually, us wood elves don't make so much noise when we sleep. Usually, we also travel more light. So I imagine that your scent alone would offend it.
Yeah, I don't think Gabe ever showers. Like, when do we ever bathe, guys? I don't
You actually
think
went
we
to a
ever
bathhouse
bathe.
a week ago or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I refused to give, when I was like playing in all of our dirty water and
Oh, yeah.
refusing to give you guys the medicine.
Yeah, and our tummy hurt.
Yeah.
I want to
Getting toasty. Sorry, I missed while my headphones were off. But let's keep this show on the road.
Oh, speaking of which, Greg, how is my healing? How's my arm?
The arm is healed.
Ah.
So your arm is back to normal.
I thought it was gonna be like 6
Now what about my
days.
permanent nerve?
Actually, you know what? It was going to be 6 days. I think a couple days have passed already, and I want to give you the opportunity to do a Song of Restoration for the day.
Didn't he roll a 20 on a Song of Restoration and you cut it down to 3 days?
No. I mean, that was a one time. But no, it wasn't 3 days. It was just like a day off. It rolled really high at one point, and I got a day off. I got a 16 plus 15, no, plus 11.
Okay, so you're going to still have the broken arm.
Damn, 27 total. And I still God did. God did.
Breaks my heart.
He didn't believe in us.
Breaks my
Well,
Yeah, the DM.
Oh
the
my
DM
God.
didn't believe in us.
All right, guys. Let's focus here. Let's bring it back in.
Yeah.
So your arm is still going to be broken for another 2 days, 2 nights. So you're going to sleep one more night, and then one more night after that, and then that morning you will be healed.
All right, fellas, keep me out of trouble.
So, Skinny Leaf wants to travel north. She's got a feeling, and she tells you that intuition is the best guide with traveling through this jungle. Traveling according to a compass is not necessarily the best way, and generally, you have to have lived in the jungle for a while, or you're known to get lost. So she thinks that you should travel. You guys should all travel north. She thinks that's where her tribal homeland is.
Alright.
Boogie.
Well, you lead the way, Skinny Leaf.
She says in response to that.
Otherwise, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, do a D20 plus 10 claps.
How come our mics have the red X on them though?
Not both of our mics.
I saw 2.
Because look, one's a desktop audio,
Okay. Let's see.
and yeah.
I see.
All right, here, Greg. I'm gonna start clapping.
Smoke
Okay.
weed with Yahoo or Vegeta.
Cool. That's all good. All good.
No,
So I don't
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
an
keep.
ah.
I'm gonna keep.
Okay. So
Okay.
Michael
We're done.
said the words, and he is now speaking. He is at the front desk at the Sunken Bankers with the sunken dwarves.
He's got like the glasses, and he's typing on a typewriter. He's like,
So it's gonna
"Are you here for a
cost
long time?"
$6,000 total for us to
Oh, it's
So
6
I
grand.
confirmed 2022.
Yeah, I
2022.
It is
Yeah, 6,000.
$2,000 each. But Greg gave us sly hint saying that there is a way we could pay less, but I don't know what we could do.
What kind of ticket are we getting right
Because
now? It's the one way, right?
You're getting the short distance one-way ticket to Berryburg Hills exit. And at this distance, a single ticket is 1,000 gold, but there are 6 spirits that will be put under the protection of the Sunken Dwarves. That's Skinny Leaf, 2 Chains, you 3, and Gordon the Parrot.
The fucking parrot.
Yeah, and the parrot can't go inside the bag of holding either.
Yeah.
Oh, no living things. Damn it.
Mhm.
I literally was
You can make
thinking
them
that.
invisible.
I don't believe that'll, like, necessarily protect him, though.
Yeah, because a beholder can see through anything. It can see through even with the protection. So if we run into a beholder, we're done.
At least your parrot would be done.
Yeah, the parrot would be good.
Actually, I can't speak to that. Maybe they like parrots. You don't know anything about beholders.
Yeah, that's true. They might not give a shit. They might be a neutral creature in general. Like, they might not be nefarious even if they did run into us. We have no idea. You know, they just might look ugly for all we know. All right. So how much do I need to contribute? I'll do 1,500.
Actually, Seth, do you mind scooting back a little bit? You're blocking Gabe from the vision.
Oh, I'm doing what?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm doing what?
Wonderful.
This thing's on?
Yeah.
Thank
okay.
you.
So I'll do 1,500. I'll donate 1,500 gold to the cause.
Well, it's 2,000 each if we're gonna do it.
Oh, okay. I'll donate 2,000 gold to the cause.
Sorry, it's just funny thinking about, like, friends actually throwing for some. Yeah, I'll donate this much, dude. I'm generous. When
It's
the
like,
actual
actually,
fair
it's-
split is like far more.
Keep the change.
We owe $500. Oh, dude, I got 10, dude. I got you.
Yeah, I don't mind throwing these $30, dude.
All
Are you
right.
kidding me? It's my pleasure.
So, are you going to pay the full price for every
Does
living
anyone not
being?
have anything? Or
Skinny Leaf is willing to throw 500 for this, but she kind of expects you to pay for her.
Alright, so that's my 500.
For sure.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'm at
Alright.
3090, so I'm at 1,090 now.
Dude. I think I'm at exactly 4,000, so I'll probably be at 2,000. See.
Skinny Leaf kind of like touches her head, and you know, she's like touching her shaved head, and she's like, "Do we really need this parrot? We haven't done anything with it. It's flying around and looking pretty. That's it."
We could send it to go send us a message in Berryburg.
Yeah. Why don't,
Oh,
let's
that's a
do
super
that.
good idea. I want to say, I want to rip off a piece of Seth's parchment.
No, I'll just give you the piece. Just take a piece.
Well, I'll still rip off like a little piece and tie it to the to the
The
parrot.
parrot can tell it that you don't need to give it paper. That's the whole point, right?
All right.
Yeah. So one of the things about this parrot is that it's a parrot. It can mimic messages. So if you tell it something, you can. It'll just say the message, unless you have a secret letter or something.
I want to say, greetings, Lady Plum. You should expect us within a few days. Your loyal friends, Zongarb and Mikhail.
P.S. We took care of the orcs, and we were able to deliver the barrels to.
I didn't take
Keep
care of
going.
it.
Very good. Okay. Heading to Berryburg. It takes off, flies
So how
out
much
of the
do we
Underdark.
Give up then.
So now it's 5,000. Actually, a total of 4,500 gold pieces. So now it's I think 1,500 each.
Divided by 3.
Yeah. So it'd be 1,500 gold pieces because Skinny Leaf's throwing 500.
All right, so I'm at 1,590 gold then.
I'm at 2,500. Also, don't forget we are to negotiate with Lady Plum for more money because we went through way more bullshit than she let. Like, oh, plus we also have the word of that guard that went back that hopefully made it.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get something more, but we'll talk to her when we get there.
And I get to do the banging if she wants to first.
Oh, you get prima nocta?
Yeah, prima nocta.
Before.
It's a
before
Dwarven
everybody
tradition.
else.
It's a Dwarven tradition.
Yeah.
So,
Like if he falls out.
are you guys now going to buy 5 tickets for sure?
Yeah.
Okay. From under the slot, the guy slides 5 tickets. Pew, 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 pew. And these are one-way tickets to Berryburg. And he says, anything else?
No. Thank you.
I want to ask actually before he goes, I say, what other services do you provide?
If you're interested in taking out a loan, we offer services of up to, for first-time customers, 100,000 gold pieces.
Okay. I say, and what are your interest rates?
That is for us to discuss.
100%.
I say, okay. And do you need a down payment?
No.
That's
I
all I
don't
wanted
think
to
you
know.
need a down payment on a loan.
Sometimes you do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's so
Yeah,
dumb. Why
bitch.
else would you be getting a loan?
If you're getting a $20,000 loan, put down $2,000.
That's so fucking stupid. Why would you? I hate the bank, dude.
I don't think that's
Finances are
stupid.
gay.
I think that makes sense. It's like I got at least $2,000 in cash. All right, but anyway. All right, that's all I want to know anyway.
That is good to know, though. And like,
Might be
dang,
helpful.
dude. Yeah, like that's.
Like if we could do payments, that's cool. But if we gotta pay him back 100,000 gold, I'm good. I don't need any.
Yeah, I
Don't worry
don't
about
wanna
that
do
some
that.
other time. Yeah.
Okay. Are you off then? To Berryburg.
Off
Yep.
we are.
Greg, can you roll for us for luck anyway and tell us what we see?
Sure. All right.
I want to stop for a second and say, if I take one more step,
Oh no.
this will be the furthest away I've ever been. No, I'm sorry. I just.
So during the first leg of the journey, it's very peaceful, but then you take a large dip down. It's kind of like a spiraling, winding road underneath the surface of the earth, going deeper and deeper. And it's pleasant for about an hour, and then you come across a strange, really nasty beast. And it looks like it's just tinkering on something, devouring the corpse of like a goblin. And it is a real awful-looking creature. It has the body of a spider. It's probably 10 feet by 8 feet in size. Probably 8 or 9 feet tall. The body of a woman is as if it's a centaur and a spider with completely red skin.
Ugh.
Okay, can you do that scan?
Scan.
It is a level 8.
It's not bad.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Creature.
Yeah. What is this called? Can we get a name for it, or do we have to make one up, Greg?
You don't know what it's called. So
I'm
it's
gonna call
imagine
it-
it's a centaur, except instead of a horse and a man, it's a
I'm gonna call it-
limbless woman without a head, and the body of a spider.
I'm gonna call it an Aractar.
I was gonna call it an Iraq something too.
Yeah.
You're right.
An Arachnid.
Wait, so it just has
Aractar.
tits but no head?
So no head?
Kind of almost like a mannequin, like kind of sexless, but with a feminine kind of proportionality to it.
Okay. Man, that's a kind of a spooky creature.
Yeah, tell me,
Yeah, no
send me a
head.
detailed description, Greg. I'll try to draw that tomorrow.
I have a picture of it. It's very scary looking.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
almost imagining like the Dark Souls 1 boss.
Oh yeah,
We
you guys are
lag.
gonna get freaked out by this.
So show me.
Oh, Greg, do we have to do a fear check even though we...
No, you guys are secure enough that it,
Okay. It's like being inside of An aquarium.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is something you see.
Oh, what the hell?
Let me see.
Ugh.
Oh, Scoopy. What's that from, Greg?
I cannot say.
Yeah, that is a creepy thing.
Yeah. Very
Is it a
gross, and yeah, it appears to be feeding itself. But it maybe not even eating, but it's sort of just like dissecting this little goblin, tearing it apart.
I feel like this is something I'd like draw from my subconscious, like not even thinking. I'd be like super drunk or like stoned and just draw this out of nowhere. That's horrific.
Hmm.
All right, let's yeah, dude, that's super spooky.
For the rest of the journey,
Yeah, I
you
just
make it
wanna
to Haven
shiver
Falls
and-
Mountain. Say it.
I just want to shiver and keep walking.
Okay. So you make it to Haven Falls Mountain exit, at which point you can leave, but I assume you're not going to?
No, that'll nullify the trip, correct?
Yeah, it would.
No.
Or our protection. Yeah, so let's, continue on.
You continue to the southern mountains, and then continue further, going deeper, very, very deep for just a little bit, and then you pop right back up. On this trip to Berryburg Hills, you encounter nothing. Not even a single goblin.
Cool.
Okay. At this point, you are now leaving the familiar exit that you've left before during your first trip in the Underdark. Some hills on the outside of Berryburg.
God.
And it's late evening, and you leave. And remember, the last time you left through this exit, you were seeing the fairgrounds of the Berry Bowl being built.
So now, what do we see?
This time, you see a very strange sight, which is it looks like the city of Berryburg is under siege.
Oh no. You kidding me?
Yeah. There are camps, hundreds of orcs camped all around Berryburg. There are even some kind of rudimentary catapults and slingshots shooting stuff into Berryburg. But there's just one or two of those. There must be at least 300 orcs, as far as you can see on this side of the castle. So now, just as a reminder, Berryburg itself is a castle, a walled city, halflings walled city. On one side of it is the river, and the other side of it is hilly plains. And the city itself is bumped up right against the river. And so all around this are the orcs. And it looks like the orcs have made some kind of ferry with an enormous rope, and they're just pulling more and more orcs across on the ferry.
Guys, I've got a bit of a crazy idea.
What?
How do you feel about me consuming the frog phlegm and using destructive gravity and at a perfect angle where it'll wipe out as many orcs as possible?
Oh, you mean the cone thing? What is it? What level is that thing?
It's like level 4, they don't do that.
Oh, you turn that to level 6, dog? Might go hard.
Maybe we should do such a thing.
I definitely think we should, like, we gotta assist them, dude. We gotta take out these fucking orcs. I know there's 300 of them, but I think we can do something.
Oh yeah, I think we could do some crazy shit.
And plus, we're all at full health again.
We got full health. Got some crazy swords and stuff.
So it's, yeah, you're right. It's a level 5. It shoots out in a cone for up to 75 feet.
So if you take the phlegm, and I just having that in your inventory, I'm going to assume you've already taken that one time, because that's how the original spell works. So you can choose to when you use this. It's not like you consume it and then. So that would upgrade that destructive gravity from a level 5 to level 6. So it wouldn't improve it that much.
That's true.
Yeah, so you should find something that's already like powerful at a low rate, and then fucking bring that up.
So I think we need to do some like Rohirrim shit or whatever the fuck those guys
Yeah.
are. Like come in from the side, and like we're pretty powerful. I think we need to use our most powerful spells. Like Seth, you need to summon
Well,
a grand lightning bolt because there's so
oh,
many people,
yeah.
dude. I don't think they can avoid it. You're gonna hit something. I
And
can
I
use
already-
destructive gravity, and I think we need to use it towards the entrance and create like a opening.
But I already used my 2 level 4s for the day. Cause,
Fuck.
yeah, because I made that level 5 sigil of golden hero. But that's fine.
I'm gonna pop 2 speed beams,
At
Greg.
the very least, I can still do actually, because you're right, that is a level 5. So the great,
Oh, so you can do it.
yeah, the great level of the great, lightning thing. Greg, can I go ahead and start setting that up?
Sure, if you'd like to.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the great lightning, but I want to
Sigil?
aim it over one of the catapults. No, over the ferry.
Perfect.
Over the ferry?
Oh,
Okay.
To
So,
water and shit.
that, I don't even know if you
Well,
have the range for that, because,
You're right. You're right.
I mean, if let's just kind of put this into perspective. It's you guys. I think you're thinking of this as too small. So the whole city of Bereburg, it's a large city. You know, it's not as large as the capital city, of course, but this is kind of the halfling capital of the whole Western world. So it's a big city. It's walled in, and so you can see for about a mile. You know, and
Yeah.
it's not like the orcs are too densely populated. But you're on a hill top, so you can see kind of far. And also, it's kind of late at night, so your vision is not as good as it used to be.
Okay. So in that case, this is what I want to do then. I'm going to sneak. I want to get within 150 feet of one of the catapults, and then I want to use a great lightning over one of the catapults. So I have a move.
Okay.
I have
I
a
want to
move
sneak up
silently
with Seth.
of plus 10.
I want to tell Skinny Leaf and to take 2 chains and hide.
The whole goal for me tonight is just to destroy the what's it called?
Their siege weapons.
Yeah.
I might turn into a bird and go to the main gates and try to keep them away.
Or
If I
no,
can
no, no.
use-
You should turn into a bird and go talk to Lady Plum and try to get some strong potion. Get some berry juice.
I'm sure it'll be at the front gates if it's needed. Also, I do want
Well-
berry juice.
I need one of those strength potions.
Yeah, that's
gotta
what
bring
you
me
should just
one.
go and get some of those, dude.
Think it'll be worth the trip.
I think
Absolutely.
so.
Give me your bag of holding for now. So I can carry back enough potions. Because I have to
Okay.
be a bird.
Okay.
And it doesn't weigh much. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to be able, like, to be quick enough, I won't be able to do it otherwise.
Okay, I'll give you my bag of holding. I'm just taking out my my scimitar from you.
Maybe get that didgeridoo, I don't know, but I feel like that thing would be like a cool
Yeah, he needs to
battle
be,
call.
like, safe.
No, I don't. I have my drum still.
I also want to send you guys a picture, kind of to set the scene,
Perfect.
so you guys know what's going on and where the position of things are.
I actually need to pee one more time, guys. Sorry.
Piss,
This is the last time I'll ever pee in my life, I swear.
pissin' Gabe.
Okay, sorry about it's not as bright as it. The green little hills and the little door there,
What's up?
that's where you guys are now. You're seeing in the distance those little kind of red squares and the red triangle. Those are the 2 catapults and the slingshot. Those orange pieces, those are obvious orc campfires. And not just campfires, huge bonfires, where you see huge clusters of orcs. There is the ferry, and that's that like reddish line across the blue river. And of course the B is the walls of Bereburg.
Okay.
think we gotta go disrupt this ferry, and then we can destroy one of those
Okay.
catapults while we're over there.
So, okay, so Michael, do you want me to destroy the ferry or the catapult?
The catapult, and we'll just cut the rope for the ferry.
Okay. Alright.
That thing will float down the stream,
Yeah. I'm sure you guys can figure out something. But there is 300 orcs. So
That's as far as you can see on this side. So
Yeah.
you estimate there's at least 1,000 around.
Holy shit.
yeah, maybe we should be more careful. Maybe we shouldn't be running. There's 1,000 orcs probably.
Wait, what? I thought it was 300.
Yeah, but more than likely, that's just from what we see on one side. If they besiege the whole city, it's probably around 1,000 orcs.
Yeah, let Gabe see the map if it might help him get a picture of what's going on.
So we're the green hills. Each one of those red, the orange dashes. Yeah, I know. Each one of those orange dashes. Those are huge orc bonfires.
Where are the main gates?
On the north and south sides of the city.
What's the B?
That's Berryburg itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is all we see. Probably more. So here are the two sleep weapons. Catapults, two catapults. So I mean, dude, I think Berryburg's fucked, and then we just lost all our money.
Yeah, that's what we care about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I care about right
I
now.
kind of do.
It's like, god damn it. Excuse
Okay,
my
guys,
language.
I have one technique that I can do that might help you a wee bit. Correct. I'm gonna turn into a bird and I cross the river.
What?
Check this out. I'm gonna do a speed attack.
Okay.
So I cross the river and I want to scope it out first and see what's going on and what their method of transport is.
So you make it across the river. It takes 10 minutes. And you can see kind of as you go, it looks like this ferry is a long rope. And there are orcs on kind of little floating platforms that they're pulling themselves across the rope. There's some going this way and some going that way. It's kind of like a conveyor belt of orcs in a ferry. On the other side of the river, how long is the rope?
Well, yeah, like how far across the river?
Probably half a mile.
It's a massive river.
But I want to fly back to our side. And what I'll do is I want to land on like whatever structure they have that's these ropes and aiming straight.
You're probably gonna run into a bunch of orcs.
I know, but I'm gonna fail.
So they don't notice you. Also, I forgot one thing. I'm gonna assume that even if you messed up, turned into a penguin the first time, you turned into a sparrow the second time. But you're flying across the river. You came across again. There's some enormous metal stake, and the ropes are wrapped around that. And it looks like a single rope.
So I'll go to that thing and then aiming straight out towards the water. Yeah, but the stake, I feel like it's more important. And then it'll take care of both at once. So I'm gonna use my destructive gravity in the direction of the rope. How come? I think that was
That's
on
such
my-
just burn it. Just as much. I really don't think the stake has that much to do with it. Just burn them up. Don't use your most powerful spell. And that's not like a thing that I feel like is good to use crushing gravity. That's just my
Okay.
This is ropes.